Okay, so matrix multiplication. Started recording a little late. Okay, so on this one, so I'm going to re-explain this one more time. This is a 2 by 3 matrix, A. This is a 3 by 4 matrix. Because the middle two threes match, the answer will be a 2 by 4 when you multiply them. Okay, on this one, this is a 3 by 2. Okay, this is a 3 by 5. Do 2 and 3 match? So therefore those cannot be multiplied. Okay? So given A is a 3 by 4 and yes. Yes. It's row by column. Your rows look like this and your columns look like this. So see how this has 1, 2, 3 rows and 1, 2 columns. So if A is a 3 by 4 and B is a 4 by 2, can we multiply A times B? Yes, because the 4's match. So my answer is going to be a 3 by 2. And now we're actually going to do it. So come to your calculator. Okay. Do you see where it says matrix in blue? Above the x to the negative 1 power button. Did y'all see that? Since it's in blue, you have to hit the blue button and then hit that, and it goes to matrix. And it says names, math, and edit. So names is once you fill them in, but to fill them in, you have to go to edit. So we're going to start with this one. Hit enter on A. It's a 2 by 3. Yes? So second matrix, over to edit. It's a 2 by 3, and I'm going to type them in. So we get 3, 5, 7, 4, 1, 2. Always double check your matrices, 3, 5, 7, 4, 1, 2, because if you type one number wrong, your answer will be wrong. Yes? So then you can go second matrix again. And I'm just going to do A and B because I want you to notice that both of these are A and B. So I'm going to go over to edit down to B and press enter. B is a 3 by 4. So I have 2, 3, 3, 8, 9, 5, 2, 0. 0, 1, 6, 7. So 8, 0, 7, 3, 2, 6, 3, 5, 1, 2, 9, 0. So that's right. So then you hit second, the blue button, mode, which is quit. So it goes back to your home screen. Okay? So all I've done is put 2 of the matrices in there. So then when you hit second matrix, this is A times B. So I'm going to hit enter on A times second matrix. I'm going to go down to B and I'm going to press enter. Press enter. What's my answer? That's my answer. Is that a 3 by 2? No. What happened? Huh? Oh, this isn't the same. Okay, they're not the same. That's why. I was like, oh my god, I'm teaching y'all wrong. I'm not teaching you wrong. These matrices just don't match that. Ha ha ha. Okay, but it works. But I want to show you something. It doesn't always work backwards. Okay, because if we do second matrix B times second matrix A, did it work? No, it says dim mismatch. And the reason is because this is a 2 by 3 and this is a 3 by 4. So when I do it B times A, you see how the middle two don't match anymore? That's why it doesn't work. So if it ever says dim mismatch, you'll just put undefined. So if you look at this one, these are different. It wasn't asking for the actual answers. Okay, the middle two match, so the answer becomes a 3 by 2. So that's what it was asking. What if A is a 3 by 4 and B is a 4 by 2, but it wants B times A? Order matters. What's B? B is a 4 by 2. A is a 3 by 4. Can you multiply those? No, because the middle two don't work, so it's undefined. So just be careful because order does matter. Yes? Okay. So I'm going to do this row with you, and then I'm going to have you try the bottom row. So Q times R. So you're just saying, if you can multiply them, you're telling me the answers, dimensions. If they can't be multiplied, you're just going to say undefined. So Q is a 5 by 3 times R is a 4 by 3. Can you multiply those? Do the middle two match? 3 and 4 don't match, so this is undefined. S is a 4 by 5 times Q is a 5 times 5 by 3. Do the middle two numbers match? Yeah, see how it's 5 and 5? So my answer is a 4 by 3. If the middle two numbers match, the outside two numbers become your dimension. Okay, so I want you to try the next two. Try those. Just telling me if it's undefined or what the dimension would be. Can you multiply R times Q? Yes. And what would the answer be? 1 by 4. Because the middle two match, so the outside two become your new dimension. Okay, here, do the middle two match? So what is the answer on Q times R? It's undefined when they don't match. Okay. Okay, so now we're actually going to use the calculator again. So every time you're done with, like we just used A and B, so I'm going to hit second plus 712 just because it's way easier than going in and clearing them out. Okay, so you hit second matrix. And now I want you to realize that my options in here are A through I don't even know what, J. Okay, do I really want to try to do W, X, Y? I don't even have those options. So guess what you're going to do? Just write where you type it. We're going to type this in A, B, and C. That way you're not confused on where it is in your calculator, yes? Because we don't have W, X, Y options in our calculator. Okay, so in A, I'm going to go over to Edit because I'm putting them in. What are the dimensions of A? 3 by 2. And you can always tell this is 3 numbers tall, 2 numbers wide, so I did it right. So if you ever type it backwards, you'll see it's different. Okay, so make sure you double check that. So 3, negative 2, 1, 0, 2, negative 1. And always double check it. So then you'll hit second matrix again, edit, go down to B. B is a 2 by 3, 4, 7, negative 2, 5, 1, negative 1. 4, 7, negative 2, 5, 1, negative 1. Second matrix, edit, go down to C. This is a 2 by 2. So then I'm going to label. I know W is A, so I'm going to put A above all my W's. Okay, B is X, so I'm going to put a B above all my X's. C is Y, so I'm going to put a C above all my Y's. Just so that way I'm not super thrown off as I do this. Okay? And your calculator does everything else. So second, remember you hit second mode to go back to your home screen. Second mode. Okay, so then you go second matrix. And this is A times B. So A, second matrix, B. Did it work? Yes, and it gave me answers. So 2, 4, 3, 9. Hold on, I'll show you. Did you get all your matrix typed in over at edit? Okay, so you do second quit, second mode to bring you back to the home screen. And you go second, see how that says quit right there? That will take you to the home screen. So then you do second matrix. This is an A times B, W times X. So I hit enter on A under names because I'm not editing anymore. Now I'm using them. And then you can put a times. You don't have to. Remember, no symbol is the same as multiplying. Second matrix, I scroll down to B and I press enter and then press enter again. So all I'm doing now is pulling up the matrices that I've already typed in there. And the cool thing is this is 6 problems and I type those 3 in. I don't have to retype anything in. I'm just going to literally type multiplication a couple times. Okay? Did everybody figure that out? Now we can do it backwards, which is B times A, and see if it works. So second matrix, B, second matrix, A, and it worked. So freeze right here. Does order matter? This is A times B, this is B times A. Are they the same? No. So does order matter? Yeah. Totally different answers because of order. Okay? So then we have an A times C. And then we have a C times A. What does it say? When it says that, what do I put? Undefined. So then I have a B times A. Oh, sorry, B times C. Goodness gracious. Which also says dim mismatch. And then I have a C times B. Oop, might help if you can actually see what I'm writing. Is it terrible? It's literally, I mean, it sucks typing the matrices in there, but once they're in there, and like on your test, y'all, I'm just kind of a group of matrices. You'll type them all in at the beginning and you won't have to type them again. Does that make sense? Okay, the reason we learn matrices is that there's a super simple way to solve systems using matrices, and that's what we're going to learn. Okay, do y'all remember what systems are? So systems of equations are like when you look at 2 equations together and you see where they're touched. So like if you as a person are trying to figure out which phone company to use based off price, you would use a system of equations. Well, this one is this much to start and this much a month. This one's this much to start and this much to month. How long would it take? You see what I'm saying? You would use a system of equations. So we're going to learn to use matrices to solve those, and they make life 100 times easier. Okay, so here, I want you to realize our matrices are different. So I'm going to do second plus 7, 1, 2. And I'm going to go second matrix. Since I'm putting them in, I have to go over to edit. So A is a 2 by 3. Zero, 4, 9, negative 3, 3, 2. B is a 3 by 2. I'll give y'all a second to type those in. Okay, so the first one is A times B. Which gives me a 2 by 2. We have a B times A. B times C. C times B. Okay, so this is what I got. So again, does order matter? Yes, a lot. Okay, order definitely matters.